Pirate's Treasure. Jimmy was going through a library book when he found a crumpled old map hidden in it. The map showed a peculiar shaped rock with 3 palm trees next to it. The letter X was drawn under the trees. Jimmy quickly found an atlas. In a local coastal map, he saw the same peculiar rock shape. It was a cliff just a mile away. The very next day, Jimmy and his sister Sally went to the cliff. However, once they reached there, they wondered what to do next. After all, there were so many palm trees everywhere. Jimmy was about to give up when Sally called out, "Look, those 3 trees seem to be taller than the others." At once, they ran there and started digging. 15 minutes later, they found a large metal box. Inside were rusted swords, old-fashioned pistols, jewels, and coins. The sword had an inscription, "Captain Blackbeard." The treasure belonged to a famous pirate. The mysterious Mr. Jones. No one knew who Mr. Jones was. He had arrived in Switzerland a week ago, but stayed inside his room all day. He walked out early one morning. Returning a few minutes later, he saw that a man was trying to enter his room. However, as soon as he saw Mr. Jones, the man hurried away. Mr. Jones decided to set a trap and went out again that evening. He loudly spoke as he passed through the hotel lobby. "I will be out for several hours." Then he sneaked back through the window. 10 minutes later, someone opened his door and tiptoed over to the desk. Quick as a flash, he grabbed the intruder. The thief tried to escape, but Mr. Jones knocked him down. Soon the police came there. "I am an inspector of Interpol," revealed Mr. Jones. "This is an international spy. He was searching for certain secret papers, and I caught him in the act." Paragliding. Romy had always wanted to go paragliding. The moment his family reached the hills, Romy wanted to rush out and paraglide. His mother warned him, "It looks like a storm is brewing. Why don't you wait till tomorrow?" But Romy was adamant. He reached the paragliding point and saw that the owner was packing up for the day. "It's rough weather," the owner explained. "It isn't safe except for expert paragliders." Romy did not want to wait, so he lied, "I am an expert." Soon Romy was launched off the mountainside. However, the winds were really strong and he was blown off course. With great difficulty, he landed in a remote part of the mountain. Then he had to track all the way back, hauling the heavy gliding equipment. When Romy returned, he was scratched and his clothes were torn. He promised never to do anything so dangerous. Missing. Emily was missing. No one had heard from her for over a week. Her neighbor Susan said, "Well, she set out in her car early on Saturday morning. She said she was driving to visit her brother Ben, but Ben had not heard from Emily at all. Where could she be?" Ben decided to follow the route she would have taken to reach his house. Just an hour later, he saw tire tracks. A car had skidded off the road. Could it be Emily? Sure enough, he soon located Emily's car. It was completely wrecked. Just then, Ben saw a young boy walking towards a nearby cottage. "Do you know anything about this accident?" he asked the boy. The boy replied, "Oh yes, it happened a week ago. There was a lady in the car, but she doesn't know who she is." Ben was very excited and followed the boy back to the cottage. There was Emily.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.